Hello everyone, welcome back to another trial from the Japanese server. This time I'm going to be doing a series boss battle against the Chaotic Darkness. It's the upgrade battle for the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius units, such as Lotus Mage Fina or CG Nicole, etc. If I can win within 20 turns, they will get permanent upgrades to their character. So the team I'm going to be using is Warrior of Light for my tanking. He's got death immunity, passive provoke, and just some tankiness beyond that. And you want the whole team to have some water and dark resist. Fina is going to be my healer, and again she's got water and dark resist, and that's basically it. Nicole is going to be my buffer, and he's got the same thing, just some water and dark resist. And Folka, again, only 6-star Folka, but she's here for her status immunity buffs, and she's got the water and dark resist needed. And I use 2 unit of choice tickets on Bartz, well, 20 unit of choice tickets. I needed a better DPS for some of these later trials on the Japanese server, and Akstar wasn't quite cutting it for something that you need to win in a certain amount of turns, and for this trial you have to win within 20 turns to get the mission reward. So Bartz, I'm a fan of Bartz, he's a great unit on top of that. So I chose him for my DPS. I unit of choice him twice, got his 7-star, good to go, Googled his TMR. So he's got some human killer, demon killer on Diablos with, he doesn't have enough resist, but he should be tanky enough to survive it anyway. And the friend we're using is Travis's, or Hey Bros, Bartz as well. He set up his even better than mine, but same thing, holy weapon, some resistances, and on Diablos for a demon and human killer. So let's get into it. The missions are deal holy damage a few times, which gives, a random reward. The big mission is you have to win within 20 turns for the upgrade. If you don't win within 20 turns, you will not get the unit upgrades. And the other mission is to finish with a limit burst. Alright, so Bartz is kind of special in that he has to spend 3 turns unlocking his full potential. So his first 3 turns would just be casting level up abilities, but they're permanent unlocks. So once you use it 3 times, they're permanent for the rest of the battle, unless he dies. Now Folka is going to do those status resistances that I mentioned. Warrior of Light will spend his first turn breaking the boss and putting up a resist buff for the team. Nicole is going to do a water resist and some stats. And Fina will just do a long duration stat buff, just in case Nicole dies or something, which won't happen. At least not early in the fight. Okay. Let's go ahead and cover with Warrior of Light. Now Bartz will use his second upgrade. Upgrade level 2. So they'll be ready later. Fina's going to do a mana regen buff. I actually should have given Folka more mana regen, I didn't even think of it. Let's do a mitigation and I guess a mana regen with Nicole. And Folka will heal my Warrior of Light. Alright, let's go ahead and use the final upgrade. 3-star upgrade. There we go. Our Bartz are fully powered up. Warrior of Light is going to refresh the breaks and the resist buffs. So next turn he can use a good imperil for the Bartz's. Whoops, wrong skill. And I'm just refreshing all my buffs basically right now. Let's see. Do that. And Fina will do that. Okay. There comes the big imperil that the boss does. Alright, I am going to, let's see, dual cast a heal and a Dispelga. And I want to get rid of those debuffs the boss put on us. But something you'll notice cool about Bartz is his stat buffs are permanent and cannot be dispelled. So you'll notice he's still fully stat buffed. Something kind of cool about Bartz. But we do need to put the rest of our buffs back up. So we're going to immunity buff. Warrior of Light is going to resist buff us, and he's going to imperil the boss for 100% to holy. Nicole is going to water resist and a good stat buff, and we're going to use the limit burst for the Bartz, which doesn't chain or anything, but it powers up their change for later. Alright. Alright, turn 5 is an AoE physical attack, so you want to make sure that you're covering for this turn. So let's go ahead and actually use Warrior of Light's good cover to make sure that the Bartz don't die while they're unloading their cooldowns and stuff. And Bartz, here we go. We're going to use their 84 mana skill. That's the wrong one. And let's chain this. This is not their best chain. Their best chain comes next turn. Okay. Let's see. Nicole will do a regen over time and just refresh that. Let's see, we'll do mana on the Bartz, and Fina will just cast this. Alright, so next turn, Bartz will have their strongest attack ready. Alright, and this is the 99 attack that's been unlocked for the Bartz. Is the boss still imperiled to holy? He is. Let's go ahead and chain this. Okay, so the boss was at 90%. It took about 30% off. Not bad. Warrior of Light will break and resist buff again. I don't know when the last time I did that was. We're going to do it again anyway. And we'll do resist and stats. And Fina will mana regen. As you can see, once Bartz gets going, his damage is really Alright, I think that was the imperil on us. No, we're not imperiled. Alright, so we're fine. So we have 2 more turns of Bart's cooldowns ready, so we're going to do the regular change for now. Okay. Let's see. Not entirely sure what I should be doing here. Probably this. Let's go ahead and cover with Warrior Flight. No one's really hurt, so we'll just keep Polka's buffs refreshed for now. That way if she gets tied up rebuffing later, we're fine. And we'll keep Mana Regen going with Fina. Alright, I think that was the Imperil to all elements. I have so many buffs it's hard to tell. No, it's not the Imperil. Okay. We need to Imperil the boss though, and then we'll put resistance back up with Warrior Flight. How's their cooldown looking? 1 turn. Are their limit bursts ready? Oh, not quite. Let me see if I can fill their limit burst with Nicole. There we go. Alright, so let's use Bart's limit burst, which powers up their chains for later. Fina will... I'm gonna go ahead and AoE re-raise with Fina. Just to be 100% safe. Alright, because we're gonna win in 2 turns as long as we don't have any deaths. Alright, so the boss put up a barrier, but we're gonna burn through that, no problem. And he did buff himself, too. So we actually have to, get rid of that. And he stopped Warrior Flight. Alright. That's fine. So we will dispel the boss, and we're just gonna single target dispel Warrior Flight. Let's see, Warrior Flight, dispel him. Alright. Let's see. So we're gonna break the boss and imperil him to Holy. There we go. Let's see. We need to give Warrior of Light some resistance buffs again. Trying to decide the best way to do this. Resist and I think we need this too. Well, no, I'm gonna do this. I think Warrior of Light will be alright. Alright, and Bartz will use their cooldown. Alright. So this unlocks their super attack for next turn. Okay. Now we don't have cover right now, which is potentially a problem. Alright, what was that? I don't even know. Well, he didn't really do anything. Okay, whatever. So let's go ahead and do this. This is their super attack. Alright, so we probably got it next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and Fenrir. Ooh, one turn on that. Oh no, I'm gonna cover. Let's see. resist and stats. And trying to just decide the safest way to do this. I don't want to. I mean, this trial is not super hard or anything, but like things can go bad. All right. So now 20%. I think the boss starts using like a death attack or something. But Warrior Blight is provoking. Okay, good. We got cover up. That wasn't too bad. Okay. The boss is still imperiled. Let's have Fina do that and heal. So we cured Warrior Blight's blind. We're gonna chain, and Warrior Blight will jump in that chain with his Limit Burst. Alright, 11 turns. I tried this with Akstar, and I couldn't even get close to beating it in 20 turns, so I had the unit of choice Bartz. That was very smooth. It looked easy, but this team can handle it really well, and Bartz is amazing. I'm so glad I unit of choiced him. Totally worth it. Pretty sure I got all the missions. And every mission. So that third one, that little crystal, is the unlock skill. So now, units like Fina can dual cast her abilities that unlock that for her, which is super awesome. Like I'll show you, Fina now has right here dual cast. So now she can dual cast like her resist buff and her prime heal at the same time, or her resist buff and I think it works on Manatopia, I'm not sure. And then Nicole also has a new cooldown, which gives looks like stop immunity and a lot of mitigation, and he's also got more passive stats. Yeah, it upgrades all these CG units. Like Jake gets more double hand, Reagan gets more DPS. But anyway, that's a serious boss battle. See you guys for the next one.